Hey, what is up, everybody? Well, it is almost here. The developer has shared BDJB working on a PlayStation 4 12.02 and under. Now, before we go deep into this, let me just go ahead and call out that they do have a support me link that you can go to, and it is over here on GitHub if you do want to support the developer for this. So first things first, let's go ahead and take a look at this video together, and then we'll do some analysis. You can see that they are on 12.02 because they just got a notification about the update, and they went ahead and inserted the Blu-ray disc that they have. Again, it doesn't have to be any of these Hamadashi creative games or anything like that. And if we go ahead and play the video here, you can see that the disc is spinning up, and there is going to be a series of text that starts right up here at the top where we've got the jar loader, and it does say that success, and there we go. We can see Gold Hen 2.4 V18.5 has been loaded. And so, yeah, this is all through just burning a Blu-ray disc and inserting it on a PlayStation 4 on 12.02 and under. Now, if you're wondering what firmware versions this is going to be ported to, it looks like right off of the bat that this is going to work with PlayStation 4's 9.00 to 12.02. So I thought I would go ahead and round up some of the most frequently asked questions that I've heard so far. And the first one is, what does BDJB 12.02 mean for the community? And really the main thing that it means is that we don't have to rely on Lua anymore, and that now we can burn a disk relatively cheaply and we can get the same functionality. And really that functionality is that we want to load a Homebrew enabler, such as Gold Hen or PS4 Hen or even ETA Hen over on the PlayStation 5. And so we can see even from the developer themselves, that's what they said. They said there was two things that made them work on it, when on August the 3rd, they said that they weren't interested in porting LAPS. And what made them start working on LAPS to BDJB was Lua J, which is the interpreter for Lua. It works with Java. And then the other one was that they wanted a cookie. The next question was, should I update if I'm on a jailbreakable firmware already? No, no, and no. You will gain absolutely nothing updating to 12.02, so I would 100% advise against it, and really just treat this as just more information that you know, because you may get a friend at some point that gets a PlayStation 4, and well, you can tell them that there is a way to easily jailbreak it, but you're probably going to be good. Now, who does this benefit the most? I would definitely say if you are on a firmware that does not have compatibility with WebKit, exploit running, so 9.60 and pretty much all the way up to 12.02. And sure, there is folks that's asking, what about PPPwn? Now, the main advantage that I see with that, if say, for example, you were on 11.0, is that, you can jailbreak it for completely free, provided you have a network cable lying around, which I think pretty much all of us does. And you do not have to have a Blu-ray burner, a blank disc, or a working PlayStation 4 drive, which is what this BDJB is always going to require. And then the last question was, what should I buy now if I want to try this? You will need a Blu-ray burner and a blank rewritable Blu-ray disc. And those are the only two items that you will need to buy. Obviously, your PlayStation 4, again, has to have a working PlayStation 4 drive. Now, I will state that there will be people selling these discs as soon as it comes out for probably about the $10 to $15 range. So if you hold on, there will probably be people selling these discs online. And I also just noticed that just 2 hours ago, they have been back into this repo working. So it looks like we may be getting a release of this pretty soon. Now, again, there has been a bit of confusion about the title of this being BDJB 1250. Basically, what this is that this is a userland exploit which works up to 12.50, but we don't have a kernel exploit such as lapse that will get us to run things like gold in on those firmwares past 12.02. So anyways, I look forward to checking this out, and if you stay tuned to the channel, then I will obviously be doing full tutorials when this comes about. Well, anyways, I just wanted to clear up some of the confusion, and I hope this helps somebody out there. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Michael, out.